Let's make this gnome. St. Patrick's Day gnome. A toilet paper roll, paper towel roll. About yay thick. I have no idea what that measurement is, but something like that. So you can get 2, 3, 4 of them probably out of here. So what we're going to do now, so use green yarn. Whatever color green, St. Patrick's Day is why I'm using green. So if you have scraps, go ahead and use those. If you want a darker green, use whatever you have. I'm going to use scrap yarn. So I found a scale, and this is about, I don't know, a little more than 1/2 inch. But I think about a 10-inch piece of yarn will work. So 10, 11, 10 was probably perfect, truthfully. I need my glasses. I don't even have my glasses. So yeah, about 10 inches. So because we're going to need a bunch of them to go around this, I am just going to pull it out like this and do a bunch of them. Go ahead, cut it, not letting go of your ends. Cut your loops, not letting go because you got to cut your other end too. This is really just the easiest way to cut them all fairly close to the same length. All right. I also have a magnet here. So you're going to want to warm up your glue guns. Mine's plugged in and warming up. I have 2 of them. We're going to take our yarn, fold it in half, go inside of our ring, and pull our strands through it, just like that. And continue until you have the whole thing covered up. This is great if you have little ones, young kids, grandkids. You know how everybody, they always want to help. All right, so I'm going to continue until I have all of it covered up. I have to cut a few more, almost enough to complete it. Don't let your coffee get cold. So now we're going to need a strand. Push them all up through. Make sure they're all pushed up. These are so cute. There. And we're gonna put one across the top. Snug it up with a couple tight knots. Now you can use this and you could put a slip knot in the end. Now you have a way to hang it. Or you can trim your ends down. I could probably get a duller pair of scissors, right? Trim it up so they look good. I could probably trim that up a whole lot better. Oh, goodness. Need better scissors with me right now. So these ones worked better. All right. So I always save all my little pieces for the birds. I'll have a clip coming up soon for you. So yeah, make it, do it however you want to do it. You want to keep trimming it up, that is fine. So now from this point on, what you're going to do is you're going to stuff it with the inside. Now, you can use cotton balls, or if, truthfully, if you have an old pillow, usually we have tons of pillows. Old bed pillows, couch pillows. Stuff that in there. There we go, just like that. There. However foofy you want it. Well, cute little hat so far. Now we need some white yarn. And I have to find the end. I have this. I don't even know what kind of yarn this is. But it is very stringy. It breaks super easy. So I'm going to take about a 12-inch. I'm going to turn my glue gun on so it warms up. This is a cordless one. So probably about 12 inches. I'm going to do the same thing. Just get a bunch of them made up. You can trim it afterwards. Whoops. Oh my gosh, don't drop it. I did. Don't drop your ends. Oops. I think we're going to need more. All right, so we could always add more if I have to. Same thing. Trim those ends, the loops, I mean. Oh, wow. And I was thinking these were good scissors. Make sure you get all of the loops trimmed. And then do the other end. This is very fuzzy, fluffy yarn. All right, so once you get them all your loops cut, folded in half, and we are going to line the inside with hot glue. Hopefully my glue gun is warm. This one over here is. I have two just in case that one needs to be charged. So glue. Stuff it in there. Oh, I got it way too long. 12 inches is way more than I needed. Oops, don't burn your yarn. to trim him up big time. So I just have the yarn in there. If you find that you have some loops that need to be cut, go ahead and cut them. Oops. You just want it nice and full. If you have to trim it down, that's fine. But I'm going to put an extra bead of hot glue around the inside, just so that it stays nice and tight. And none of my St. Patrick's Day gnome beard falls off. I know I probably should have used orange or something red, something like that, but I like the green and white better. So get as creative as you want with your little gnome leprechaun. If you don't want him to have white beard, that beard, that's fine. Careful, the glue is warm. All right. Now, take this time to trim it up if you need to. I've trimmed it up a little bit more. Now for the nose. You know our gnomes always need a nice big nose. So I have these beads I could use for a nose. That would work. Whoops. But I have a bag. It's right here. All right. So, and now for the fun part. Beads. More beads. So I have in here a couple of green ones. Do you think that would be cool? A green one? Or should it be a brown one? That one's kind of small, but I'll find a larger one. Oops, am I even in? There we go. Or should I use one of these super bright ones? They're like diamonds. Oh my goodness. But I also found these. I'm not sure. I kind of want to use one of these beads over here. Just tie another knot. See, it's larger. Yeah, the green one's larger, but it is larger than that one. But yes, I want to use this one.